Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying your day. In the last 914 video I mentioned that we would be replacing the upper roof pillar in the next video, but what I've learned in life is sometimes you need to go backwards in order to move forwards. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to purchase a new door jamb, remove the old door jamb, we're going to inspect the rust behind the quarter, and then we're going to paint all the exposed steel. So I called up Restoration Design, purchased a new door jamb, and continued on the journey. I wanted to screw the new door jamb onto the old door jamb to see just how well the piece fit, and to no surprise, Restoration Design stamp was exact. Then it was time to start cutting. I wanted to leave enough metal on the edge so if I wanted to remerge them onto the new piece, it would be possible. But before we do that, let's get this door jamb out of the way and we'll see how much rust is behind here. I had to be very careful when I was cutting not to cut the outer rocker which I had previously installed. Also, you want to make sure you don't cut the sill supports. Here I'm using my new mini band sander. I'm just grinding off the steel just enough to get to the flange underneath. I found this was actually easier than drilling it out and was more accurate. I'm cutting around the doorpost mount bracket because when we mount our new door jamb, we want to make sure that the doorpost will align where the old screw holes would go. Once we get this piece of the door jamb off, we can inspect the rust underneath. As you can see behind the old door jamb, it's very rusty. Next item, check. After speaking with a body man with over 35 years experience, he mentioned that the only way he was ever able to get this Porsche/Volkswagen rubber off was by hitting it with a torch and scraping it with a chisel. In any garage, it's always best to have the right tools for the right job, which includes having safety measures. So in my garage, I make sure that there's a fire extinguisher close by at all times. As I dug deeper and deeper, I started noticing there was more and more rust, even between the panels, the flange panels. Once I take this remaining little strip of the old door jamb off, you'll see the rust beneath it. I screwed the new door jamb onto the old door post. Once that was in position, I was able to use self-tappers and hold it in the proper position. This will make it easy when I go to weld this door jamb back on. I'll have holes to screw this in and have it immediately in the position that it needs to be. After that's set, take the new door jamb off, remove the old post, and carry on with our flange removal. I'm happy to replace the door post. That seems like a daunting task, but it'll be nice to have a completely new piece of metal in there. But as you can see, there's quite a bit of rust behind that quarter. In knowing that there's a lot of rust behind there, unfortunately we're going to have to remove the rear quarter panel that's already been welded in. I've marked it right along the edge of the wheel well. When I go to weld the new panel in, that edge is going to give me enough rigidity that the panel won't warp. Not only can I now access the rust on the unibody, but I can get rid of this rusty old panel and create a new one. I'm just using a wire wheel to clean off all the surface rust. There was no rot, but if you had a hell hole that was in a very rough condition, you'd be able to see that at the lower half just above the jacking point that you see in the video here. I'm painting this outer unibody portion with a flame-proof ceramic coating. This is the engine bay. I feel like this would be the best paint to use. Ceramic coating paint always goes on with a shiny coating, and once it's dry, it turns out to be a matte black. I'm super excited to start rebuilding this quarter and upper roof pillar. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video.